Hey everybody, this is Jason, the Science Outreach Manager and the Life Science Educator here at the Children's Museum Houston. I am inside the How's It Work gallery at our science station to show you a really fun activity called Galaxy in a Bottle, and this is being brought to you by the Samuels Foundation. Really quickly, let me talk to you about what a galaxy is. There are three types of galaxies in our universe, and galaxies are big places where star birth occurs. And once star birth occurs, solar systems can occur. So galaxies are sort of like really big solar systems, if you will. Except you don't really want to call them that because solar systems have sort of these different kinds of rules. Like there's a sun or a star, and there's planets going around it, and there's moons going around the planets, and there could be an asteroid belt and comets and whatnot. But it's okay in a way to say it because just like a solar system, at the center of a galaxy, everything is being pulled around it. So it's just like it's just like a bigger version of that. And there's just multiple solar systems going around it, billions and billions of stars going around this center, all of that good stuff. Now, the universe is really, really huge. Right now, they estimate it's between 13 billion and 15 billion light years long. And what you would do with that is you would take 15 billion and times it by 6 trillion, and that's how many miles it is. So it's something that we can't even really think about. It's that big. And within this universe, they estimate there could be 400 billion to 800 billion, maybe even a trillion galaxies out there. And the smallest galaxies might have like 250 million stars, and the biggest ones might have a trillion stars. And those really, really small ones are going to have a lot more stars because our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, has 400 billion stars. So depending on their size, depending on their age, they are going to have a certain amount of stars. And really that 250 million stars, that's probably just a really, really tiny forming galaxy. And someday it will also have 400 billion, 500 billion. Our galaxy with 400 billion stars is considered small or medium size, really. Kind of small to medium size. Because remember, there's ones with trillions of stars or a trillion. So we're actually not that big, but we have the sort of coolest kind of galaxy. We are a spiral galaxy. And what a spiral galaxy is there's this black hole in the center. And if you don't know what a black hole is, I'll give you a very general definition. A black hole is a gravitational anomaly that is so strong that even if light somehow gets inside of it, the light cannot escape back out. So that's why it's called a black hole. The black hole is typically at the center of the galaxy, and a disk forms from that black hole. And that disk begins to spin around, but because it's spinning at different rates, you start to get these spirals. If you're ever outside in a very, very dark area without a lot of light, you can see the spirals of the Milky Way sometimes, and it's very, very beautiful. So we're a sort of young to medium age galaxy, but we're pretty well formed because we have a lot of stars and there's a lot of action that's already occurred here. Now, the next type of galaxy is called an elliptical galaxy. An elliptical galaxy is sort of when a galaxy begins to slow down, and because it's slowing down, the spirals are sort of becoming together and making an ellipse, like a circle shape, if you will, okay? And that's when the galaxy is starting to get like in its middle age and starting to die a little bit and whatnot. Then there's another type of galaxy called an irregular galaxy, and irregular galaxies are bizarre because it could be, two galaxies that's kind of slammed into each other, and because of that chaos, it's sort of a patchy looking galaxy, or it became because like two different galaxies' gravitational relationship to one another are kind of making them sort of spin together and start to share gas and stars. So they become very blotchy and blobby and irregular. So irregular galaxies can be sort of young and middle age and old, it's just depending on what type of galaxies there are together. At some point, the closest galaxy to us, which is Andromeda, our Milky Way galaxy will sort of slam into that, or it will slam into us, which means we'll probably become this super irregular galaxy, because Andromeda is bigger than we are. So it's pretty cool. Another really good way to see galaxies is to go to observatories with really powerful telescopes, because they can focus on places like Andromeda and show you what they look like. It'll look kind of blotchy, but they can show you. But there are really great telescopes out there, like Hubble Space Telescope, which is outside the Earth's atmosphere, that have taken beautiful pictures of galaxies, which you can go on the interweb and just download them, and you're good to go. Now, we're going to make a galaxy using some very simple things. We're going to use a water bottle filled with water about 2/3 of the way. We're going to use cotton balls. The reason why we're using cotton balls is as you shove them in, the water will make them start to expand, and they'll start to look like the spirals of a spiral galaxy. We're going to use blue and red paint because typically when you look at star birthing areas, they have these reddish, purplish, bluish colors to them. And then we're going to use some glitter to represent stars. So I'm going to show you how to start making the galaxy and then tell you, like, you can repeat these steps and continue making your galaxy. So like I said, the first thing is you want a water bottle with a maybe 2/3, maybe halfway filled with water. And then you got the long job of shoving cotton balls in. So you're going to shove them in and use a straw to sort of push them down. And you're just going to keep doing that for a while. And you can already see that they're starting to expand a little bit, these cotton balls. You just push them down a little. And then after you get some of them inside, you're going to add a little bit of paint. All right. And what your hope is going to be is that some of the red paint will mix with some of the cotton balls, some of the blue paint will mix with some of the cotton balls, and then maybe they'll mix together with some of the cotton balls. So I'm going to start with the blue paint, and I'm just going to tip it over onto it, and I'm just going to squirt some in. There you go. You don't have to do much at first, and don't do anything with it afterwards. Just let it be, okay? Just let it be. And then I'm going to take some red paint, and I'm just going to squirt some in. Ooh, there we go. And then add some more cotton balls. And I'll start to mix it around again in a second. But you can see that when we're doing it, we're also doing kind of like a formation thing. Things are slowly forming. It's not going quickly. Okay. So the next step is you want to go ahead and put some glitter inside, because the glitter is the stars. Now, you put the glitter in, and then you add some more cotton balls. You put more glitter in, you add more cotton balls. Some of the glitter will get stuck in the cotton balls. Those would be star birthing areas. Some of the glitter will kind of go on its own, and that could be places where there are solar systems forming. But, you know, just go ahead and put some in. And just sort of push it down, and you'll see this starts to mix up a little bit into it. And you can start to see it moving down and whatnot. But you want to keep, you're going to want to add a lot of glitter. So I'm just showing you how to do it, and you'll start to see it start to form inside. Like you have some good shots of it, like right over here. Like there's some glitter right there coming in. And it takes a minute for all this to come together the way you want to. So what I'm showing you is how to do it. And you're going to keep doing these steps over and over again until you get the kind of galaxy you want. Like you're going to take more cotton balls and you're going to shove them in. And you might take more paint. You might not. You might be satisfied with the amount of paint you have. But you're going to start to condense the water more and more into the cotton balls. The glitter will start to move out better, and you'll be able to see everything you want to see much more. Okay? So with that, I'm going to say my farewells. If you are watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. If you do that, you will get notifications to all the cool videos that we do, science videos, Mr. Ozo wow moments, our story times, our tater tot tunes, all that good stuff. Plus, if you make a galaxy in a bottle, please take a picture of it and share it on our social media. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter. We'd love to see what you do and how your bottle comes out. You can use a bigger bottle if you want, and it can be a really giant type of galaxy, and you can do comparisons between small bottles and big bottles, but we'd love to see it. I hope you all are doing well. I do hope to see you soon. This is Jason saying goodbye for now.